Now we'll move towards the next part of this lesson. Now we'll start with the sixth point, that is advertising. Advertising. Advertisers are one of the biggest player in big data. Be it Facebook, Google, Twitter, or any other online giant, all keep a track of the user behavior and transactions. As we have learned that whenever we are using various apps like Facebook, Instagram, then Google, Twitter, or any other like dictionary, fine, then voice recorder, scam scanner, then uh, YouTube, Telegram, Video Maker app, then WhatsApp, UC browser app, Messenger app, Truecaller, then voice recorder app, phone pay, Google Pay. So all these apps, whenever we are using this app, we are getting, or continuously the advertises are flashing on our screen. Even whenever we are playing games, online games on the internet, so that time also we are getting many advertisement, then we are getting many and they are trying to attract ourselves towards that advertisement. Most of the time we people are attracted towards that ad because of our interest. So this is a big or giant online source, we can say, where the advertisement, or where the companies, those who are producing, those who are manufacturing various commodities, various goods, they are advertising their products or goods. So this is the best way to advertise their advertisements, best way to advertise their goods on these apps. So that has been mentioned here. These internet giants provide a great deal of data about people to the advertisers, so that they can run targeted campaigns. Take Facebook for example. Here you can target people based on buying internet, website visits, interests, job roles, demographics, and what not. Means n number of things they are promoting, n number of things they are advertising on the, not only the Facebook but on other apps also, and we are attracted towards it. We are actually fascinated towards the various products. So if we click on that ad, if we watch that ad, with the help of that time duration, means watch time duration, the companies, they come to know about the interest or preferences of customer or consumers. So accordingly they start providing their services. New word is here, that is demographic. Demographic means statistical data relating to the given population and particular groups within it. मतलब हमें डाटा मिलता है. थोड़ा हिंदी में हम देखेंगे. एडवर्टाइजिंग ये जो बहुत बड़ी एक बहुत बड़ा रोल यहाँ पे एडवर्टाइज ने निभाया है. अब कैसे है हम देखेंगे. फेसबुक, अगर हम कुछ भी ऐप्स इस्तेमाल करते हैं, फेसबुक, गूगल, ट्विटर, व्हाट्सएप, टेलीग्राम, यूसी ब्राउज़र, गूगल पे, फ़ोन पे, वॉट एवर इट इज़. सो ये जब हम इस्तेमाल करते हैं तो हमेशा एक फ़्लैश होता है एडवर्टीज़मेंट, अलग अलग कंपनीज़ के एडवर्टीज़मेंट फ्लैश होते. तो हम क्या करते, वो देखते हैं, उसका वॉच टाइम हम बढ़ाते. वॉच टाइम के ऊपर भी है उनको पता चलता है कि लोगों को ये पसंद आते हैं कि नहीं, एडवर्टाइज लोगों को ये प्रोडक्ट पसंद है कि नहीं. तो उस हिसाब से वो क्या करते हैं, हमें सर्विस प्रोवाइड करते हैं. अब डेमोग्राफिक मतलब उनके पास ऐसे एक स्टैटिस्टिक डाटा ऑटोमेटिकली कंप्यूटराइज होता है, ऑटोमेटिकली स्टोर होता है, रिकॉर्ड होता है, और उसके हिसाब से वो हम तक हमारे जो डिमांड्स है वो पहुंचाते हैं. ऑल दिस डाटा It's collected by Facebook algorithm using big data analysis techniques. Algorithm means again calculations. Whatever the advertisements are there on the Facebook, so it is automatically, or it is computerized recording is there. And after analyzing is companies, they are starting new techniques to provide a creative version of the same product. मतलब अगर एक प्रोडक्ट वो बेचते हैं और लोगों को वो ज़्यादा प्रोडक्ट पसंद आना चालू होता है, तो वो क्या करते हैं और क्रिएटिविटी उसमें डालते हैं और उसका नया वर्जन जो है वो हम तक पहुंचाते हैं. द सेम गोज़ फॉर गूगल. when you target people based on clicks, you will get different results, and when you create a campaign for leads, then you will get different results. All this is made possible using big data. जैसे हमने फेसबुक का देखा, वैसे ही गूगल पे भी है, जो हम सर्च इंजन यूज़ करते हैं. while searching our information, we are getting n number of advertisement, we are getting n number of things on that Google, and once we click it, all our information or data goes to that company, and they are utilizing that data, and again with the new product they come to us. Now 7th point, entertainment and media. In the field of entertainment and media, big data focuses on targeting people with the right content at the right time. Based on your past views and your behavior online, you will be shown different recommendations. This technique is popularly used by Netflix and YouTube to increase engagement and drive more revenues. लोगों को जो देखना पसंद है, मतलब वॉट एवर रिकमेंडेशंस फ्रॉम पीपल, दैट रिकमेंडेशंस गोज टू द एंटरटेनमेंट एंड मीडिया companies, and as per the demand, as per the interest of people, they are providing such kind of entertainment to us. For example, they have given one example, Netflix and YouTube. From the Netflix or on YouTube, we are getting n number of things which is related to us, which is fulfill our interest, and thus we are giving preference to Hotstar, Netflix and YouTube channels. So next is, now even television broadcasters are looking to segment their viewers database and show different advertisements and shows accordingly. This will allow better revenue from ads and will provide more engaging user experience. अभी ये जो टेक्निक है वो टेलीविज़न ब्रॉडकास्टर्स है वो भी इस्तेमाल करते हैं. नाउ व्हाट दे आर डूइंग, उनके पास एक सिस्टम है कि अगर जो कुछ चैनल्स है जो टेलीविज़न पे कास्ट होते, तो वो सब टेलीविज़न के जो चैनल्स है उसका एक रिकॉर्ड रहता है. ऑटोमेटिकली वो रिकॉर्ड बन जाता है कि अगर आज के दिन कितने लोगों ने सोनी लिव देखा, कितने लोगों ने जी मराठी देखा, कितने लोगों ने स्टार प्रवाह देखा. सो ये जो रिकॉर्ड है उनके पास रहता है, और उस डाटाबेस के हिसाब से वो हमें उनको ऐसा पता चलता है कि लोगों को हिंदी चैनल देखना ज़्यादा पसंद है, मराठी चैनल पसंद है या इंग्लिश चैनल पसंद है, लोगों को न्यूज़ देखना ज़्यादा पसंद है या सीरियल्स देखना पसंद है. ये सारा जो डाटा रहता है वो जो ब्रॉडकास्टर्स है, नॉट ओनली टेलीविज़न बट अदर ब्रॉडकास्टर्स, दे हैव ऑल दैट डाटा. उनके पास ये सब डाटा रहता है. तो अगर हम एक एग्जांपल ले लेंगे, ये जो लॉकडाउन हुआ था, सो नाउ इट इज़ ऑल्सो लॉकडाउन इज़ गोइंग ऑन. लॉकडाउन के टाइम में लोगों ने ज़्यादा प्रेफरेंस किसको दिया, जो रिचुअल्स और जो रिलीजियस सीरियल्स रहते हैं लाइक रामायण एंड महाभारत. तो वो जो रामायण महाभारत है लोगों ने फिर से देखा, तो जो ब्रॉडकास्टर्स है उनको क्या पता चला कि लोगों को ऐसे जो रिलीजन के जो सीरियल्स है वो ज़्यादा पसंद है. तो एडवर्टीज़मेंट वो कहाँ पे ज़्यादा डालते हैं, व्हाट द ब्रॉडकास्टर्स आर डूइंग, दे कम टू नो with the help of data कि how many people like religious type of serials. So accordingly they put the various advertisements on at the time of that serials, at the time of that religious serials like Ramayana and Mahabharat. So through that advertisements they get the revenue and they get the money also. So this is the system which has been used by the broadcasters, and through advertisement they are getting lots of money. Next, industry, education industry. Big data has inundated the education industry. Inundated means flooded. We have n number of educational industries, we have n number of information of education, and that word is known as inundated. Big data has inundated the education industry. It has transformed it in leaps and bounds. Means if you click on YouTube, you will get n number of reference videos, n number of images of your particular content, or whatever you want to search on net, you will get the references through the education industry. It has transformed it in leaps and bounds. मतलब ये जो है जो इन्फॉर्मेशन है वो उसके बाउंड्स एंड लिप्स मतलब जो लिमिटेशंस है उसके भी आगे गए हैं. इट इज़ बियॉन्ड दैट लिमिटेशंस. इतना सारा इन्फॉर्मेशन है, इतना सारा फ्लड है, यूट्यूब पे है, क्रोम पे है, गूगल पे है, जो हम इस्तेमाल भी कर नहीं पाते हैं, इतना सारा इन्फॉर्मेशन है. नाउ वी हैव इन्फॉर्मेशन अबाउट द स्टूडेंट्स, their study patterns, and we can now prepare customized and dynamic learning programs according to the need of individual students. Fine. So यहाँ पे हम देख सकते हैं जैसे बायजूस ऐप है, then we have Vedantu app, and n number of apps are there. So what they are doing, they are providing all educational videos, they are providing all type of education or content which we need, which we require, from first standard to 12th standard, from for the senior college, for the engineering college, whatever information you want, this type of apps, they are providing such information or such data to us. And now we are preparing customized and dynamic learning programs. Not only we are providing information, but the programmers or the the people, those who are providing such information, that people are known as the programmers or the setters. So what they are doing, as per the need of individual student, they have set up their programs, and that program is a dynamic programs or customized. मतलब आपको जितना चाहिए उतना ही देते हैं. डायनेमिक मतलब उसमें सारे पीपीटीज वो उसमें डालते हैं, जो वॉइस है वॉइस डालते हैं, वीडियो डालते हैं, मतलब वो लोग बच्चों को एक उस अट्रैक्ट हो जाए ऐसे वो क्या कर बनाते हैं, वो पीपीटीज बना के वो डायनेमिक प्रोग्राम्स बनाते हैं. एवरी स्टूडेंट्स कॉम्प्रिहेंशन लेवल इज़ डिफरेंट. या इट इज़ वेरी करेक्ट. सब जो लोग हैं, जो बच्चे हैं, उनका क्या है अंडरस्टैंडिंग लेवल है वो अलग अलग है. सो वो क्या करते हैं, दे आर यूजिंग डिफरेंट टाइप्स ऑफ मेथड. मीन्स ईजी वे टू टीच, easy way to explain. Then they are using few difficult words. The students, they are those who are average students. So as per the need of below average, average students and above average students, ये जो need है बच्चों की वो क्या करते हैं, वो fulfill करते हैं. So they are going according to the understanding level of students. Next, the course material can now be designed catering to different requirements of the students. Now we are not totally fully dependent on schools and colleges. Now we have this private tuitions, private apps also like Byju's and Vedantu's. They are designing their own material and they are they are providing materials to students also. Big data makes it convenient to understand their choices, their difficulties, information regarding various courses and their specialties. Now we'll see here, with the help of big data, few people they have started what we call it, they have started providing such services like, if we want one sentence, means if Marathi sentence is there and if we want to translate in English, just we have to put that Marathi sentence or we have to scan that Marathi sentence in that app and automatically will get the English sentence or in English translation. So this type of apps also has been emerging on the net, and we are utilizing that apps also. So data makes it convenient and understand their choices, their difficulties and information regarding various courses and their specialties. अगर आपको कुछ course करना है, if you want to do a specific course, that courses are also available, distance courses or online courses are also available on the net. We also have an access to the results. From the results we can gauge the progress of the students, understand his strength and weaknesses. Yeah, we got the online results. Through the online results we can, or we come to know about the strength and weaknesses of the students. Nowadays also we have already started online lectures, online videos. So this is a method where online classes are going on, and through that data we come to know the strength and weaknesses of the students. This will also help in guiding the students regarding the best career for him based on his mental makeup and abilities. So ये जो सारा डाटा है, अगर आपको एग्ज़ाम में 90% मिले और 80% मिले हैं और 70, whatever percentage you will get. So according to that or based on that, these career guidance apps, they provide us ki what kind of career you can choose, you can select in your future. Through that app also we come to know. Even aptitude tests are there. So through the aptitude test also we can choose, we can select our career. Now we'll see next. And in depth study of all these would definitely give new insights into education industry and help in improving the operational effectiveness and working of educational institutions. See, if we see the traditional method of teaching, it was just lecture method, but nowadays we have videos, we have PPTs, we have programs, and we have the projector. So through projector also we can learn. So these are the new technologies, new techniques we are using, and the education industry, they have started using all kind of equipments, and so definitely it gives a new insights to the education industry, and we can improve the students level also, and operational effectiveness and working educational institution. Automatically if we could improve, if we could progress the students, automatically it leads towards the progress of that particular institution. This would in general enhance progress of all students, means we can take efforts to enhance the students skills, to enhance the students mental physical abilities through this big data. Big data has provided a solution to one of the biggest pitfalls in the education industry. This is one size fits all. Let's see the meaning of pitfall. Pitfall means a potential problem. Pitfall means danger that is easily encountered but not immediately obvious. Means here, if you want any kind of solution, so that solution you will definitely get on the various apps or in the YouTube or Chrome or Google. So these are the education industry. Definitely you will get the solution of your content. For example, if I am solving a 12th standard maths, fine, and if I am not getting the answer, if my steps are going wrong, so that time what I will do, I will go on the YouTube, I will search the particular video on the particular content, and I will get the result, I will get the solution from that video. Fine. So that is known as big data has provided a solution to one of the biggest pitfalls in the education industry, that is one size fits all. Means if you are searching content regarding your maths, and there are at least, if you will get the 10 or 12 videos, so you will start searching on that videos your solution. Fine. But each and every video is different, the teacher in that video is different. So according to your understanding level, according to your comprehending level, you will go through the video. For example, if you could not understand my teaching, so what you will do, you will search the another content, you will search another video on the same content. Fine. So whatever information, whatever content, whatever video you could comprehend, that kind of video you understand, or that type of video you can go through. Fine. So that is known as pitfalls. हिंदी में देखेंगे पिटफॉल मीन्स क्या है, अगर आपको कुछ प्रॉब्लम है, अगर आपको मैथ्स में है, इंग्लिश में है, अगर कुछ आईटी में है, तो आप क्या करेंगे, उसका सॉल्यूशन देखने के लिए आप वीडियो सर्च करेंगे, आपको वीडियो भी मिल जाएंगे, बहुत सारे वीडियो यूट्यूब पे भी अवेलेबल है। आप क्या करोगे, सर्च करोगे 10 12 15 बहुत सारे वीडियो उसी कंटेंट पे रहते हैं, तो आप जस्ट यू आर गोइंग थ्रू, मतलब एक एक बार एक आप वीडियो देखेंगे, और जो वीडियो आपके हिसाब से है, आपके अंडरस्टैंडिंग लेवल के हिसाब से है, वो वीडियो आप क्या करेंगे, पूरा देखेंगे। तो वही क्या है, ये जो एजुकेशन इंडस्ट्री हमें पूरे सॉल्यूशंस दे देती है। नाउ विल मूव टुवर्ड्स द लास्ट। वी हैव इनन्यूमरेबल यूजेस ऑफ डाटा। इट इज़ हेल्पफुल in scientific researches, understanding geographical phenomena, then helping a smooth working of the government machinery, etc. It is a gin in our hands. It is lies in our hands to make optimum use of it for the benefit of mankind. Means this big data is a gin. See, you all know, you all must have heard about the gin. So what gin does, or what is his function? Within a second he is producing all the information, or whatever your demands are there, your needs are there, within a second he could produce in front of us. So this is the big data. Big data is a gin. Within a second, within a minute, you will get all the information on net. So you can utilize that information in the scientific researches. Then geographical phenomena means if there are a disaster, then destruction, natural calamities are there, so to know about it you can use big data. To do the prediction about the tsunami, to do the prediction of the other natural calamities, so we can use that big data. So this is a gin in our hand, where we could get all the information within a second. So we come to know about the government machinery also, how they are working. Then if you want other information about your construction of building, whatever, what not, and what you will get on the net. So net or big data is a gin in our hand. हिंदी में देखेंगे, अगर आपको कुछ भी इंफॉर्मेशन चाहिए, कुछ भी चाहिए, सिर्फ आप बिग डाटा भी डालोगे तो आपको उस बिग डाटा के नाम पे बहुत सारे वीडियोस, इमेजेस आपको दिखाई देंगे। फाइन। सो ये सब जो सारा बिग डाटा है वो हमारे हाथ में क्या है, एक जिन है। जिन जैसे हमने वो चिराग, जिन का चिराग है, अगर हम घिसते हैं तो उसमें से जिन निकलता है और वो हमारे सारे विशेष पूरे करता है। विदिन अ सेकेंड्स ही कुड फुलफिल आवर विशेस। सो सेम ईयर गूगल एक ऐसा जिन है, बिग डाटा ऐसा जिन है जो आप क्लिक करोगे तो आपके सामने सारी इन्फॉर्मेशन रख देगा। तो ये है लास्ट पार्ट ऑफ दिस लेसन। आई होप यू ऑल हैव अंडरस्टूड this lesson. So thank you once again.